Ah, yes. Ah, we've arrived. And we're getting ready to go down the ramp to the Scarlet Lady. Okay, we're almost there. On the ramp. And here in a moment, we're going to have some lady with a bullhorn yelling at us. But good yelling. And she's going to be like, Well, welcome aboard the Virgin Voyages. Unfortunately, we didn't have the lady. Oh, yeah, he's already had a glass of wine. And we are in the SIP lounge, and we got into the.
Yes, went too, by the way.
I didn't see anything. I can edit. I'm the editor, so there you go. And anyways, we checked into our room. We watched our safety video. Tip number one, we'll probably give little tips as we go throughout this video, by the way. Tip number one is the safety video takes a good probably 10 or so minutes to watch. So while you're unpacking, get it going because you have to watch the whole thing, certify that you watched it before you head to your muster station. And like all cruises, this boat will not get underway until everybody has done their muster. So go ahead and watch the video, which is kind of cheesy, but it's kind of fun.
It's a new one. Even if you've been on before, it's a new video.
Yep.
Actually, I preferred the old one, but
yeah, well, we'll talk to Richard. We saw Richard Branson on the last cruise. I don't think we're going to get as lucky this time around, but hey, you know, if we do, we'll let him know we prefer the other video. So we're in the SIP lounge having a glass of wine. We're going to relax a little bit, and about 5:30, I think it's a Sailaway party. So we'll see you there. We are at the Sailaway party. Oh, really, girlfriend? He hasn't even had a glass of champagne yet. Just wait. Well, whatever. Oh, sorry. You weren't supposed to hear that part. That was very dismissive of me.
He is very dismissive sometimes.
Yeah, stop. Okay, we are underway. We just finished the Sailaway party. And it happened today at 5:45 for us. And the best part is you can have free champagne.
5:45 to 6:30.
Yeah, so they're still having free champagne, I think, up there, but we finally got hungry. And this is probably another tip number two, is when you get underway, a lot of the restaurants are already booked, so if you decide on night one, something simple to do is the pizza place. The pizza is actually pretty darn good, so you can order a personal size thin crust pizza and sit outside like we are right now and enjoying the evening. And I think this evening we are going to go to, we have some kind of...
We're doing Ship in the Night.
What is that?
A show we have not seen. We've been on 2 previous cruises. This is a show that's exclusive to the Scarlet, so that's going to be a new one.
And then later on, like 11 p.m. tonight, which, God knows, I don't like to stay up late, is the Pajama Party. So the big dilemma we have right now is what pajamas we're going to wear. Now, if you watched our packing video, you did see some of our options. So make sure you stick around for a little bit longer. Well, actually, all the way to the end.
It'll be the rubber ducky.
Ooh, the rubber ducky or the cute little Snoopy ones. I don't know. We're having a dilemma right now. What? Snoopy. Okay, his vote is for the rubber duckies. So, Snoopy. Okay, we'll see you at the next event. Okay, so we were having a discussion on what we were going to wear for pajamas. Was it going to be the duckies or was it going to be the Snoopies? So we're doing the pajama party tonight, so that's pretty exciting. So let Timothy come out and do the great reveal. What is he wearing?
The duckies.
Yay, the duckies win. That was my choice as well. So you have to stick around. I'm certain somewhere on this cruise we probably will be wearing the Snoopies. So we're going to do, where are we headed for?
We are headed for a show, Ship in the Night.
New one to us. We haven't been to that show yet.
I think it's one of them that's exclusive to the Scarlet Lady, so we'll check that show out. And then after the show, well, that's the Pajama Party.
Yay! Okay, we are in the Red Room, getting ready to watch the Ship in the Night. Is it musical? Is it comedy? I have no idea. We haven't seen this one.
This is new. We'll tell you about it afterward.
Yep, so stay tuned. Okay, first of all, I'm out of breath. We just climbed
4 stories.
4 stories. I've got my stair count running for the day already about 2 hours ago. So we just finished Ships in the Night, and it was essentially a story about a musical, I guess for the lack of a better term, about how two people find each other kind of through life and not really knowing about who you're passing on the street and their stories, etc. About 45-minute production. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was one of those that, again, it's just what Virgin pulls off. It's something a little bit more existential, a little detached, but yet at the same time very, very accessible. And it's not one of those things, even if you didn't understand anything else that was going on, the music was great. So
the main singer was amazing, and the cast and the costume changes. Again, it's Virgin, folks. We can't tell you enough of how the entertainment on board Virgin is so unique compared to other cruise lines that we've been on. And I'm blown away. That was the first time we've seen Ships in the Night. Yes. It's night 1, and the next up, folks, is the Pajama Party, and we've already got several folks complimenting us on our duckies. So I think duckies was the best choice for the night, personally.
So I think people would love Snoopy as well.
Well, people might get Snoopy another night.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Here's another tip for you. We're full of them today. We're on our way to the PJ party. We started at deck 10. We're now on deck 14. And we take the stairs everywhere, because there's so much food and so much drinks.
Death by small portions. We said that before.
Yeah, so do take the stairs if you can. It does help, I think. At least it makes me sleep a little bit better.
At least it makes us think it's helping.
Okay, DJ, go ahead and roll that music. We're going to sing it out for you all. If you know the song and the parts I'm going to tell you when to sing, you're going to sing, okay? All right, hit it, DJ! All right, yes, let's take it back to the 1980s. Woo! Everybody put your hands in the air. Grab a drink from the bar and savor the taste while dancing under the stars. Cause we are voyage and we have begun, and sailors, you wanna have fun. Oh, you just wanna have fun. Who's ready to dance their ass off tonight? Dance, but don't listen to anybody else, okay? Exciting treats are waiting for those who manage to stay awake until, well, the last rolls. So keep on dancing till that last record spun. And sailors, you wanna have fun. Oh, you just wanna have I know, sailors, you wanna have fun. Oh, you just wanna have fun. Oh my gosh, we are your happenings cast. We're gonna be here tonight to make sure that you all have a really good time. But you know what? The main rule, and let it be known, is please don't feed the dogs, no matter how much they know. If you forget, we've got a board with them on. And sailors, you wanna have fun. Oh, you just wanna have fun. Alright, we're gonna do a little sing-along, everybody. You ready? Alright. You wanna have fun? Here we go! We just wanna. Sing it, everybody! You just wanna. Yes! You just wanna. Oh, you just wanna have. You just wanna. I can't hear you. We just wanna. Sing it! We just wanna. We just wanna have fun. Oh, sailors, we just wanna have fun. Oh, you just wanna have fun. Oh, my darlings, thank you.
Okay, folks, that is the end of the pajama party for us.
Yeah, it's going to go on for
probably another hour or two,
Yeah.
or three.
but it's already 11:30, and
Yeah, so
which is about 2.5 hours past our bedtime. So
absolutely. 2.5 hours past my bedtime. I'm exhausted already. But what a party. Lots of great music again. The DJs are pretty awesome on this ship. And a lot of really creative pajamas. There's some pajamas that I wonder if people actually wear, but that's okay. So we're going to bed down for the night. And tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., what are we doing?
are we going to do this again?
Yeah.
The VHS workout.
The VHS 80s workout tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Oh, good Lord.
Yep.
Maybe
Into the abyss.
maybe a silent prayer would be needed. Okay, folks, we will see you in the morning. Welcome to day 2. Day 2, first breakfast.
First full day.
First full day, first breakfast on board the Scarlet Lady. We are out at the stern of the vessel off of the Galley. So I was ready to go to bed last night. Okay, wow, it's now 10:19. We just got up from a nap.
He napped, I didn't.
I commandeered the red hammock on our sea terrace and took a little bit of a nap, listened to the ocean come by, and now it's time for a coffee at the Grounds Club on deck 7. Deck 7 is where we're at today. Another quick tip for the day, probably more to come, is if you're looking to traverse the ship from fore to aft, one of the best decks to do that on is deck 7. On the starboard side, it goes fore and aft almost the entire length of the ship. Red room at the beginning, and at the aft you can access the wake. So, and on deck 7 is where a lot of the activities are at. The coffee shop, the ice cream shop, the pizza parlor, easy access, and then midship down one deck, and you have all your shops. So one of the awesome things to do here on Virgin Voyages is the shopping. Follow me. Come on. I'm going to take you to one of my favorite places. I don't like to stink, folks, so I come here. Now, this, I'm trying to remember which one we did a couple days ago, but I think it was this one here. How do you say that?
Sorry.
Bulgari. That's some good stink.
There you go.
Yes, folks, I'm smelling my hands. Okay, we'll let those settle in. Go in the left hand.
Yes.
Oh. That is so you.
Is it?
No, not really. Oh, these are cute. Yeah, I love these bags.
Little gummy bags.
And then we have, not certain where I would wear. I'll wear that too. That's a woman's? Okay, yeah, that's why I wouldn't wear it. Not my style. But this.
There you go. That'll work.
That'll work. I like it. How much it, ooh. Okay. So for the ladies, we have, I don't know, Chanel.
I know. You want a new Gucci bag. You're not
Well,
getting it.
that's Gucci. Do I look like the Gucci kind of guy?
Yeah.
Okay, don't ask. So you still selling red stuff after Scarlet Night? Or his sales kind of dipped off a little bit after Scarlet Night? Oh, check these out, babe. A little Virgin Voyages. Somebody told me that we were coming on here and should wait till we get here to buy our shot glasses, but I jumped the gun because we bought some rum at home, so I needed shot glasses. So I don't know, but these are awfully cute.
Yes, they are.
So you were saying that Frank Sinatra only wore Bolivar.
That was my understanding, but that may be something that I misheard too.
I can understand why. Okay.
Beautiful watches.
And they're up to 30% off. 30% off a lot of money is still
A lot of money.
Okay, how much was this again?
This beautiful and the price of your happiness is priceless. It is just 8,250.
When somebody just says 8,250, that makes
does have a price. Ashley the Charmer.
Oh, Ashley the Charmer, yes. And sorry, we took a seat on the floor because, well, another quick tip: get to these shows early if you want the prime seating positions. So that's why we're sitting on the floor. We didn't follow our own quick tip on this case, but she was actually quite entertaining. I thought she was going to get that Jack of Fifth of Jack, but again, she's actually hired as an illusionist on here, and that's what she does. She walks around, she does card tricks for everybody, and just actually enjoys her job. I think she said she's on a 6-month stint. And one of the things that she did mention was that all the hardworking people, I mentioned that earlier, and I'll mention it again, these people work their butts off. I think they work 7 days a week for like 6 months at a time. So yeah, be very, very appreciative. Treat them kindly because they deserve it. So next up, I think this evening is maybe dinner. Well, lunch. Holy crap, it's lunchtime. We'll see you at lunch. Okay, so as we're having lunch today, we got interrupted for a second. But we wanted to kind of talk about the fact that they do not have on Virgin Voyages a cruise director and how awesome that really is.
So you don't have this one person who is sort of just the center of the show trying to conduct everything through it. I think one of the annoying things about oftentimes on a regular cruise is that, okay, throughout the day there's all these announcements of things that are going on and things that are happening. They don't do that. They just leave the agenda out there. You can pick up the little sheet, or you can just look on your phone and it'll be right there, and you can check out and go do things. But the happenings cast splits up all these duties, and they mingle throughout the ship, throughout the day, throughout the cruise, and they're doing things with the people throughout everything, and they're just constantly there. An example, the illusionist. She basically just wanders the ship with a deck of cards. That's her job. She always has to have a deck of cards, because if you stop her and you want her to show you a card trick, she will do it right there.
Oh yeah, and we met, I don't remember his name, but he's a taller guy, cowboy hat, very recognizable, and he was on our cruise last year, and he's back on this one. But without a cruise director, you would kind of think everything just goes awry, and it really doesn't. They're still very well coordinated throughout the ship, and instead of one personality, which you may or may not like, you can get it spread across like 12 different people. And all of them are highly energetic. They clearly love what they do on here. And it's a very unique experience, and that translates to the very unique entertainment style that Virgin has. So we're going to continue our lunch because I'm still hungry. Timothy Douglas?
Would you have your little number, sir?
10330Z.
All right. Did you love the Razzle Dazzle before? You like it?
Oh, we always liked it, yes. So it was like, okay, well, we'll see what's going on here.
Okay, I hope you will like our Lucky Lotus as well.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are serving a modern Chinese cuisine.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll just give you a short introduction of our menu.
Lucky Lotus by Razzle Dazzle.
So Razzle Dazzle had the reputation of being the sort of vegan, vegetarian restaurant here on Virgin Voyages. They always had also sort of a naughty and a nice side. The nice side being the vegan, vegetarian.
Of course, we went for the naughty side.
And we went naughty side. There was some things though that we had on the vegan side when we were here before that we did like.
Delicious. As Timothy was saying, this was a combination of a vegan and a naughty side.
Yes.
And some of the vegan dishes were absolutely delicious, and I will miss those. But you were saying that this was actually the least used restaurant.
Yeah, that's the reason why they revisited the evening menu, evening time, because of the fact that they were getting the rest of the restaurants booked up full, and this one would not necessarily be full on every single cruise. And so I guess they decided to revisit the menu.
So what is this?
This is green tea. So
Green tea?
Yes. So
Is it cold?
No, it's hot. It's hot. So
Another toast.
nice thing about green tea is it.
Oh, I like that.
And it also,
Well, the nice thing for you is it has caffeine, doesn't it?
yeah, well, it has caffeine without some of the problems of some of the other coffees and stuff. So hopefully it'll give me a little more energy today.
Oh, that's delicious.
So yes,
That's really delicious. I like that.
yes, it is.
We need to try some of this for home.
Good evening. I'm gonna take your order now.
Thank you. So I got my crispy, sticky ribs, and Timothy got.
This is the something prawns. So it's spicy prawns, I believe. So it's shrimp.
So we'll let you know how good they are. Okay. Brief interruption.
Yes.
Which is fine. I was asking you how you enjoyed your dinner, and a little funny story along
Yeah,
the way.
well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. The
And
funny part
what
was,
dinner do you have?
well, I don't have anything before me now, but I had ordered the pork chops. Of course, you ordered the ribeye, which is odd because you usually don't care for ribeye, but I think you were just thinking steak and you didn't see the pork chops on the menu. I did, and so I saw you order the steak. I thought, oh, I'll probably end up sharing some of that with him anyway, so I'll order the pork chops so we can kind of mix things up. And halfway through, he's like, oh, you had pork chops. I didn't realize there was pork chops on there. And so halfway through, we traded. And both were absolutely delicious and loved them both.
Yes. Well, we just finished watching Dual Reality, one of our favorite shows here on the Virgin Voyages. It is a modern take of
Romeo and Juliet. So if you can imagine Romeo and Juliet being performed by Cirque du Soleil, that's sort of acrobatics, another juggling type scenarios. It's really actually very moving, very cool. It really is easily one of the most unique shows you will ever see anywhere, much less at sea.
And another quick tip for the day is when you are going to that show, make sure you arrive maybe a little early. After the show starts, you cannot get in and you cannot leave until the show is completely over.
So use the restroom before you go.
Use the restroom.
45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good 45 minutes, so well worth the time and effort. It is one of our favorites, the third time. And they had one of the performers from the Virgin Valiant Lady, and he has what looks almost like a yo-yo on a string. We'll have some video in here that shows you. And he is just amazing, absolutely amazing. So towards the end, you almost want to cry a little bit. So, maybe bring a few tissues. Excellent show. And I think we're going to kind of call it a night now. I think we're both a bit exhausted. Tomorrow is Roatan, and we
Scuba diving.
Yes, Lord. If the weather holds, we'll let you know. Well, our audio stuff is at home, so probably not going to have the best audio for this particular part, but we are in Costa Maya, Mexico.
Which is really, Costa Maya is essentially a cruise port that was built by the cruise lines as a tourist trap for the cruisers.
Yeah.
We got out of there, though. We went diving.
We went diving.
Mahahuel, that's where we were diving.
Sorry, take out the glasses. It was a beautiful little resort area where we were diving at, though. They have
very rustic, but it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the dive, you'll see some video of that, obviously, but it was beautiful. We did 2 dives today. The water was a bit choppy, so getting in was exciting, and getting out was a little bit more exciting. But when a lot of people come here on the cruises, they kind of just stop right where we're at. Don't get any further. No, they don't get any further. And a 10-minute taxi drive, and you're at a whole nother area right along the beautiful beaches. Lots of food, some restaurants, some places you can probably buy some alcohol.
Some local markets.
Local markets, and plenty of opportunities for people to give you tequila.
Oh, yes.
So this is Costa Maya this evening. To celebrate Costa Maya, we're going to have dinner at Agave.
Yes.
I don't know what our entertainment plan is this evening, but Agave is next on the list. So any tips for here? The number 1 tip is get out of this tourist area.
Second tip, don't pet the iguanas.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. Oh, this beautiful. Now I love lizards.
Snakes with legs.
Snakes with legs is him. So I would own a lizard, but he won't let me. And if you would own a lizard and you're on my side, comment below. Maybe it might work. Might get one. I don't know. Okay, folks, we'll see you back on board.
If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance in it? Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. They said that you loved me all along. Now I see you dancing with some other man. I wanna see where this goes. I need a light to see home, and I want you to know, sunshine, you are my sunshine. It's another one. I wanna wake up as more than just friends. Sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in.
pink agave. We got our menus. And are we doing the sip and savor this evening, you said?
Yes.
And that is also, I think, I don't know if we mentioned that as one of the tips that we kind of recommend. The sip and savors, kind of a nice way to save money and here have a few extra cocktails with your meal. And the margarita that we like here is it the Loca Flaca?
Yes, it has kind of a spicy, sweet and spicy, they call it scorpion salt for the rim. So it's similar to a margarita, but it has that, that's a little bit interesting.
Dinner has been ordered. We do a small plate, a medium plate, and a large plate. We typically get, he gets one thing, I get another, and then we put in the middle and we devour everything that we can. And we ordered our sip and savor. We ordered a regular margarita, a flaca loco, and that has a mean salt around it. It's nice and spicy. It's actually really good. And then we're going to decide on the third drink once we have our meal here. So anything, I can't really...
Well, the sip and savor here is different.
Oh yeah, the sip and savor, a little bit different, is you get to order whichever drink you want. You can have 3 margaritas, you can have 3 Las Locas, you can have 3 whatever you want that's on that list. So that's kind of a nice feature. And we have some of our...
Spicy roast peanut. I don't eat too much, yeah? It's a bit addictive there.
Okay, so these are spicy roasted peanuts.
This is the enchiladas. And this is my favorite. This is the escuetas.
Yes, esquitas.
Esquitas. Oh.
Okay, so we have the first 2 rounds, and everything is just still just as fabulous as we remembered it. Folks, when we say that this ship has the best food on the sea, we mean it. It really is just some wonderful food that they serve here on the Virgin Voyages ships, the lady ships, and every restaurant over the board, just fabulous.
Well, and other ships, you wouldn't get near this quality barely at a specialty restaurant.
Yeah,
And this is included. And this is all included. But the big tip for the day is when you do book these things, how many days out do you have to be before you can make your dinner reservations?
Well, at 45 days out, you can start booking the dinner reservations, and you want to do it because they start filling up fast. The time slots fill up very, very quickly. So the sooner you get on that, the better. But a good tip to upgrade to a suite, that window is 60 days, and you can start booking 60 days out, so you get a jump start on the rest of the ship. So definitely, that's a thought.
At 45 days when we booked everything, we didn't have any problems at all. So 45 days for us was plenty. And we've had all the restaurants that we wanted so far, but this one, an extra virgin, I think is tomorrow night or the next night. And we will let you know how that one goes, but that's also one of our top favorites on here. And the main course has arrived. I've got the smoked pork,
The cochinitas,
and you got
pato, the duck.
Well, taste it. See what it's
Okay, all right. What we got here? This is why we love this place.
We're going to have a little bit of the smoked pork. It's just good. Okay, dessert has been ordered. What did you order?
She had me a bread pudding.
I think I had the bread pudding before. It's phenomenal. I went with some kind of puff pastry with pineapple and passion fruit, and then a fresca with
Spiked fresca.
yes, with tequila and passion fruit. You guys something with mezcal. So I was instructed not to smash this to smithereens, but break it up to eat.
We will see how this turns out.
I'll do as I'm told. Okay. So what if I stab it with the bottom?
Oh, he's lost it, folks. He's gone. It's over.
Thank you, Christina. Okay, hold on a second. No.
He's not going to recover from this one.
Okay. So, anyways,
oh my.
we'll go there. I have the passion fruit vodka fresca.
No,
So-
not vodka. Tequila.
Tequila, yeah, whatever. After these three, I don't care.
You know. Cheers. That's a little bit delightful.
That's all I'm legally allowed to go down. Oh God, whenever that stuff happens, it still scares the shit out of me. I've seen it before. Yes, I've seen it again.
Okay, lights, camera, drag.
With the diva.
The diva. About a 45-minute hour show. First time we've seen this one, and it was really good. A lot of great acting, very clever how it was put together. What was your thoughts?
Oh, it's fun. You know, that's one of the unique things again about Virgin is the onboard drag queen that is always producing the show. We really liked the last one, Around the World with the Diva on Valiant, and this was
really good.
Really good.
And a quick tip here, we try to arrive like 15 minutes beforehand. That was way too late. So we barely got a seat at all. I'd probably recommend at least 45 minutes if you could get in the show beforehand. Take a seat, just relax, have a drink, and get ready for the show. So tonight we're going to be headed to dinner at Extra Virgin.
Extra Virgin, yes.
So we'll see you there.
So welcome to our stateroom. This is Sea Terrace XL. It is stateroom 10330Z. And if you want to see what a standard Sea Terrace looks like versus the XL, check out our last video, the Valiant Lady. There we were in a standard Sea Terrace, so you can kind of compare the different sizes and the features of each of them. But let's start in the bathroom. And the bathroom, to be quite honest with you, is the major reason to do the upgrade to the XL. This is a very large space. This is a larger counter than what you would get in the standard Sea Terrace. And you have separate spaces that will be for the shower and a door for the commode. So you've just got a nice private area. 2 people can actually function in this bathroom. The closets in the Sea Terrace, whether it's an XL or a standard Sea Terrace, they don't have like the wooden doors you see on a lot of other cruise ships. They just use a curtain, which just makes it easy. There's a huge closet space in here. It's about the same size as far as the closet space between the XL and the Sea Terrace. This is a slightly larger space though, that you can have it with plenty of drawers and space to basically unpack while you're here. One of the more controversial things about Virgin is the room and bed configurations. Now, we have our setup for sofa. We like having it set up in the sofa, but the great thing about your Sea Terrace rooms is that you can have the bed set up in this sofa configuration during the day. If you don't want this, you just leave it there and it will be a bed throughout the day, and then there's the extra chair that you can sit in or just sit on the bed. But there isn't a separate sofa like you see on some other types of cruise ships. But this is how we like to have ours during the day. One of the other things that people sometimes don't care for about Virgin is that this is a very firm bed. Now, I love a firm bed. I have enough hip problems that I need something very firm underneath me at night. But I know a lot of people, they prefer a softer bed. Just talk to your steward. They can put additional toppers on there to make it much more comfortable for you. So this is basically the other end of this stateroom, and they have a chair. Some of them, this will be just sort of a square kind of ottoman that will also convert into another bed. So if you're wanting to sleep 3, these staterooms all have that ability if you want it. They have this nightstand, but this is also interesting because it will also set up and you can have breakfast in bed if you want. They have sort of your office space or vanity, so you can sit here if you need to get your makeup done. There's a nice big mirror, and the controller here, this is for your lights, it's for your AC. It also controls the TV so that you can have different television. A great thing about Virgin, all of the shows, everything, if it's on here, it's included. It's another one of those inclusions. It just keeps adding up, and it's a great place. They have the mini fridge, of course, and every day 2 carafes of water, and you can request sparkling if you want. And that's just one of the things that they do over and over and over again. And it's a great that they provide this, because then if you bring along your own water bottle, then you can have water throughout the day, and you're not throwing away a bunch of plastic bottles. That's a great thing. Oh, and one of the great things we love about this device, yeah, it has all the controls for the curtains, for the AC, for the TV, the music, but it also has moods. And you hit a button and it will set your mood. Our favorite is Get It On. Oh yeah, baby. And then, of course, the balcony. They, of course, call it a sea terrace. We'll go with that. But the great thing about Virgin is that the sea terrace, whether it's XL or standard, includes a hammock. Folks, you ain't getting a better view.
Okay, we're on our way to Extra Virgin.
Yes.
One of our favorite restaurants on here. It is absolutely delicious. It is a must-do, and if you're going to do a must-do fancy dinner, you should probably wear something
Fancy clothes.
fancy clothes. You don't have to. You can wear t-shirts and shorts if you want.
Yeah, we had to go with pink flamingos.
We have pink flamingos, and nothing screams Extra Virgin like pink flamingos.
Why?
Hey, we have ordered our food. And what did you order?
I don't remember.
I think for the main course you ordered the sea bass.
I had the sea bass, yes.
And for the antipasta, I don't remember what you ordered, but anything you order here is just fabulous. So we'll get back to you when the food arrives. We have received our antipasta, no, I don't know what this is. Anyways,
This is the charcuterie
board and our spritz for this particular dish. And again, this is part of the Sip and Savor, $25. You get 3 drinks, and that can be kind of catered to the individual dishes that you want. So this is a, what kind of spritz? I don't remember.
I don't know, but it's sort of looking like the Capri Sun. So the little joke of the charcuterie board is just a Lunchable. Substitute the Capri
For
Sun
adults.
for wine. It's really getting very close to that, I think.
Well, I have the braised meatballs. These are absolute classics here, and they're delicious. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. Okay, I lose it during every meal. Oh, so good. What did you get?
This is the beef carpaccio, and it's delicious. It really is. It's just a very thin slices of rare, been seared, but it's rare, and there's Parmesan, some sort of pesto in there, and it is really, really good.
Oh,
So sorry.
oh no. Go ahead.
Red.
Smile.
Now my hands are shaking, you know.
Oh my God.
Camera and the Sauvignon Blanc.
And how do you say your beautiful name?
Inetta.
Inetta. And where are you from, Inetta?
I'm from Ireland.
Ireland.
Originally from Lithuania. I've been born in Lithuania, but I've lived in Ireland my time.
Okay, well, thank you.
Can I take this one away?
Yes, you may. Thank you, Anita. Okay, so, he's finishing that off. I'm going to kind of wait on my steak for a second. The wine is aboard. And we just met
Yaroslava.
from Ukraine, a beautiful lady. And she's one of the, again, we talk about this every time. What do we feel about the staff?
The servers are fabulous on Virgin. They really, it's clear that Virgin does their staff right, and the staff is happy and to be here and to be doing this. And it's really good to see a company that treats their people right.
So this is limoncello?
Limoncello?
Is it a shot or is it just a sip? I don't know.
You can sip it, you can shoot
We'll
it.
sip. We'll sip it. Oh, thank you, sir. You're fine. Okay. Cheers.
Here. Saluti.
Salute. Whoa. One of our channels that we watch, Ben and David would be like, slap me something and call me something. I don't know what he would say about this, but
Slap me with a palm leaf and call me a coconut.
yeah, there you go. So slap me with a palm leaf and call me, this is delicious. So we had, it's basically, mine is a sorbet. I think the raspberry one is the one. No, the limoncello. Sorbet with espresso. And Timothy got
Whiskey
the
crema.
what?
Whiskey crema.
Yeah, so we'll see how good this is. Oh, the flavors work so well. Oh my god. Okay. Let me enjoy my drink in peace. Well,
Just got back from the gym. You have to do this sometimes, just blow out the cobwebs.
oh my god. But the machines are amazing. We did the treadmill, but they had elliptical, bicycles, and really kind of cool screens where they project like an outdoor Barcelona, Australia. So some really cool kind of features just to distract you from the pain of working out.
Well, and frankly, a lot of the machines are facing out over the ocean.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You get a great view. Anyway.
Oh yeah, because we're in Bimini today, so we just sit there and watch the beautiful ocean, or whatever that is. I guess it's the ocean.
Yeah, it's the ocean.
In Bimini, and on the other side there is all the workout equipment. There are some kind of free weights, but they're in a rack, so you're not going to kill yourself. And
Mostly machines.
mostly machines, and they have a spin studio, and
They were killing somebody over there, I think, this morning when we were on ours. And it's
we
like,
heard
okay,
screams of agony.
Yes.
But what was that other one with the bungee?
Actually, I think it is just called a bungee workout.
Yep.
And they have that. They have a studio for that. It's the same studio where they have a barre class if you are interested in that sort of thing.
Yoga,
they have
I
Zumba
think.
classes, they have yoga, and all of these classes are free, folks. You just sign up and show up. That's all you have to do. And then the work.
Yeah. So I think today we're going to be just around the boat. We are in Bimini, but I think we're going to hang around the boat for the most part. And I think we're going to hit the pool and hot tubs. So you might get to see us in our swimwear. As scary as that might be.
Yeah, you'll just want to flip past that section.
We'll put a chapter so you can just whoop right to the end. Okay, folks, we'll see you in a bit. We are at the Wake. This is like the third time I think in a row that we've chose the Wake as our last restaurant.
Yes.
Our
It's a
waiter,
good choice, actually.
Huh?
It really is a good choice.
it is, and our waiter just said it was our enjoy your last dinner. It's a bit ominous if I thought so myself, but nonetheless, the Wake is a fabulous restaurant.
I get the floating door.
You get no, Ooh, Jack. See, I could play that. I could play Rose so much better than you. So, anyways,
Yeah, but I'll be a Jack that just knock Rose off. I don't care.
okay, whatever. So it is at the wake of the boat, the stern of the boat, and currently we are in Bimini, and we'll be leaving here in a little bit. So hopefully we get to enjoy a little bit of the view as we depart. And we've ordered our meal and our starters and our wine. So we'll catch back up to you in a moment.
Okay, folks. This right here is the reason I love the Wake.
I think you might want to take that in small bites.
Yes, but do this, and oh yes, we gotta have the chive butter, folks.
There we
You
are.
ain't getting any better than that. That is, it's a way to start a meal. Now,
I have the corn, custard, black bean. It looks amazing. We'll see how good it is.
ready? Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there's the clam chowder part. Bury that. It's still dripping, Brian.
So what we got here?
I got ahead of myself. I was already started eating.
Yes.
It's the filet mignon with garlic and a steak sauce, and it's divine. It is so good.
On your side, you and I both got
The
twice
baked
baked,
potatoes.
and I also went ahead and got mushrooms, but I got the béarnaise sauce for my steak, and I have mine medium, of course. because I mean anything further than medium is
Mine was
an
medium.
abomination.
Mine was medium too.
Yes.
We're back underway.
And the reason why they call this restaurant the Wake is it's the Wake.
Yeah,
It's
they're
the
beautiful.
only one that's this close to the water like this. It's a very cool view
Now,
and
you
we're
can still be
underway.
up on the dock and look down, but this is just so gorgeous. You can see the blue light down there. It's a beautiful lady ship, she is, when we're waiting on dessert. Cheers. Oh.
Nothing like a Malbec for a steak.